We're back to this class on how to control or manage your ego and even replace it to an updated ego. In the first video, which I will try to put in the description, I explained the story about the ego, and I also was able to do 2 things that you can do to control or manage or even replace your ego. And I'm continuing this series. And the next thing that you can do, because remember, your ego is an operating system and it operates in a certain manner. And this operating system was developed when we were young, when we were little. And I hope you guys can hear me well. And that this operating system sometimes is not equipped to manage the world that you live in as an adult. That's why sometimes you see like grown adults acting like children, because their operating system, which is their ego, was developed at a young age and they never updated it. So let's continue on what you can do to control, manage, or even replace your ego into an ego that you desire and that will give you the life that you desire. The third thing that will help you manage, control, even replace your ego is to know what your motives are in your interactions and your intentions for things. Sometimes we do things in the name of I'm supposed to do this, or the name of love, or the name of kindness, or I'm a nice person. But in reality, the hidden motivations are that we want to get something out of it, whether it is love, whether it is money, whether it is a position, whether it's admiration. So be honest with what your motives are, because the ego is tricky. It tries to make you believe that you're a good person, which you are, but it does it in a sneaky way. It does it by saying, if I do this, which is nice because nice people do this, I'll get this. But in reality, all you really want is to get that. And you can probably get it in other ways, or you could be upfront with what your intentions are or what you want. Be honest with your intentions, your motives in interacting with people and in doing things that you say you naturally do, but in reality, it's for the benefit of something else that you want to acquire. I hope I explained that well. The fourth thing is to associate yourself with the characters that you want to emulate. Let me give you an example of that. Remember when I told you that there are grown adults that sometimes act like children? Let's say you're that grown adult that acts like a child, and you see these group of men or these group of women that conduct themselves in the manner that you would like to conduct them yourself. So in associating yourself with these people, and that means just even paid associations, there's like meetups, there's Facebook groups, there's whatever. Excuse me. You slowly start to develop those characteristics that ego has in order for it to allow you to move into that life that those people that you, excuse me, those people that you would like, let's say their life, to live in that manner. The ego, like they say, misery likes company. And I'm not saying all egos are miserable, but the ego wants to associate itself with like-minded egos. So if you give it exposure to other egos that are more of a benefit to you, that are better for you, are better for the life that you desire to live, then you are slowly transferring that or updating that system, that operating system, which is the ego, so that you can operate in that manner which you desire to live the life and experiencing. So the fifth thing is intend to settle your debts. And not only are they financial debts, and I know we all want to settle our debts, that's a given, but sometimes the debt that I'm talking about is the debt that you promised somebody that you would do something and you don't do it. So let me give you an example. You promised that you would help a friend move there to another apartment or another house, and you decide that day that you're tired because you came to work late and blah blah blah, and your partner, we just got in a fight, and you gave your word to share your energy with someone else. Now that is a debt that is owed. So because you are not there, that person that was depending on you now either has to go spend some money, which money, currency is energy, or they have to exert more energy than they would have if you would have been there to help them. So that's a debt that needs to be settled. Like you promise to give that energy, that currency, because that your energy now has to be bought, or because now they go and pay someone else to help them. So settle the debts that you have, because the old self, the old ego, the ego that you're trying to manage is in a habit of being in debt. So settle your debts. The three, the okay, so that's it. Let's see. Choose good characters, be positive, intend to settle. Yeah. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things that you can do to manage, control, and even replace your ego. As I said before, I am having a mastermind, and I'm choosing 5 people to do this mastermind for free. And if you are interested in this mastermind, please send me a direct message, because I need to know that we're the right fit for each other, and what my intentions are for this mastermind are incongruent with your intentions. So we need to have similar outcomes to what we want from this association. So I hope you like this video. I hope this video was helpful in helping you control your ego, in helping you move towards the life that you desire to live, and to have a more peaceful and joyous life. Again, thank you for stopping by and watching this video, and I will see you in the next class that I conduct.